What they feel it in.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Oh, you got the light on.
Oh. Okay.
That's a big difference.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hey, y'all. We back.
Yes, we back together, the dynamic duo, y'all.
Yes, we're here.
Yes.
Thursday.
Yes. So we want to thank you guys for coming on, tuning in, watching this, whether you watch it now or later.
Yeah.
This is our lunch break live segment where we talk about news stories that we find that are interesting. So feel free to chime in, whether you want to join the live or comment down below.
Yes. Yep. So this is still the beginning of 2022. So we hope y'all are, being prosperous and going after, whatever your, goals are in life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we here.
Yeah. So also we will be reposting the live on our social media platforms. Real Conversations with Sheeta and Nikki on Facebook. Also our YouTube channel, Real Conversations with Sheeta and Nikki podcast. And make sure you go on there and check out our other videos. And also subscribe.
Yeah, join our family, y'all. Like, join the YouTube family, the Instagram family, all that good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. We love to have y'all.
Yes.
Yes. And also, we're going to be filming season 2 shortly. So, if you have a business or, product that you would like to tell us about, feel free to shoot us an email or DM us. Our email is realconversations21@gmail.com.
Right.
And see if we can get you on season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And season 2 is going to be lit, y'all.
Yeah, it's going to be different from season 1. So we got some surprises in the works, and we hope y'all enjoy it.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So I guess you want to get started?
We can get started.
Okay.
Let's get started. I gotta pull on my thing.
Okay. You want me to start then?
Yeah, you can start first. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all, this would not be me if I didn't talk about this doggone Omicron.
Oh my Lord.
Coronavirus. It seems like every week I'm finding something different about this virus or viruses.
Yeah.
Because last week I was talking about the flu mixed with the coronavirus.
Right.
So it says Pfizer has announced that it has a booster vaccine in the works, targeted specifically to protect against the Omicron and other variants that are spreading. Mm-hmm. And they plan to have this by March of this year. The Pfizer CEO, Albert Bourla, I think that's his name, it's unclear, he states, whether the Omicron vaccine is needed and how it will be used, but it will be ready. Mm-hmm. Data from the UK has shown that the Pfizer and Moderna vaccine are only about 10% effective at reducing symptomatic infections from Omicron 20 weeks after receiving the second dose. And it stated that booster shots raised that number to 75% effectiveness against symptomatic illnesses. But when he says that he's not sure if it's going to be needed, that's the part that's crazy to me. Like, what do you mean? You don't know if it's going to be needed? Because previously I had stated that the booster isn't even effective after, I think it was 10 weeks for the Delta variant. And that was before this Omicron. So that's crazy. Why would you even say you're not for sure if it's going to be needed and how it will be used?
Yeah, they still figuring it out.
Like, I feel like, to me, like, y'all need to toss this old booster and put this one, everybody should get this one. Now, to be honest myself, I have stated before that I haven't gotten my booster.
Yeah.
Now with this, I might be more receptive of getting it because I feel like it's more targeted towards, like this variant and others that are spreading because they've learned a little bit more about this, COVID,
right?
Since they created this first booster and even the vaccine. So I might be more receptive to getting it, but we'll see.
Yeah, just like they don't know. That's what he's saying. He don't.
He don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know. This is.
They just throwing some stuff out there, hoping it makes some money. And that's what majority of it, excuse me, is about.
That's
is money.
Yes, that's true. Because think about it too. I've said this a million times. The common cold. That's been around for hundreds, thousands of years. Y'all mean to tell me y'all don't have no cure for the common cold? They got a cure, but they don't want to do that because if they cure the common cold, then the FDA will be out of billions of dollars from cold medications that they're selling. Right.
It's all about the almighty dollar.
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. It's always something new with this. These vaccines, like you said, every week you got another story about it. Cause it's just stuff keep coming out.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah. But so my next story is about Tami Roman and her husband Reggie. So y'all know Tammy, she's a TV personality. She was on Basketball Wives. She was back in the day. She was on The Real World on MTV. But her and her husband, they've been married for some time now. And her husband is 34 and she's 51, so that's a 17-year age difference. Tammy, she already has, I want to say she has 2 daughters. And they're grown, and Reggie, he doesn't have kids. And he's 34, so he would want, his own kids.
Right.
And he's the only child as well. But Tammy went on The Real, this was like a month or 2 ago. She went on the TV show The Real, and she was saying how she's okay if Reggie wants to go out and have kids with another woman, to satisfy him as to, having his own, child and leaving a legacy and stuff like that. She was saying that she feels comfortable with that. She said that when she was on The Real, that she offered Reggie an opportunity. She said an opportunity for us to take a break for a year or 2 and let him go find someone to have a child with. And then when he has the baby, they can get back together. And she was saying that she's okay with that, and she's actually okay with co-parenting with the woman that he would have a baby with or whatever. But she's just saying that she just can't give him a child. Like, she's 51, she's not, she's just not, her womb wouldn't let her carry, a child at this age. She's 51. But she trusts her husband enough to say, and I think they tried they was going to try in vitro, I want to say. But Tammy, her career is really taking off. She's on these reality shows, and she's just like, I'm okay with co-parenting, but as far as actually having a child, she ain't with it, but she okay with her husband to do it. So my question is, if you all were ever in a situation with your husband and you weren't able to conceive, would you feel comfortable with letting your husband, and then if your husband didn't have kids, because Reggie doesn't have kids,
right?
Would y'all be okay with letting him go get someone pregnant and then come back and be like, okay, let's co-parent this baby together?
Let me be the spokeswoman for every woman out there. Hell's no. Okay? No. That is not going to happen. I am not about to let my spouse, boyfriend, significant other, play toy, like, no, you cannot go out there and have a kid with nobody else. That's a dangerous game, and it sounds absurd to me personally, because do you think he's really gonna come back after he done probably had a connection with this woman and y'all got a child together? He probably gonna stay over there.
Well, I think she trusts him. Like, you know, I guess there's a level of trust there where she doesn't think that's gonna happen. But he did say that that's not what he wants to do. She gave him that option, but he said that he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to go out of his marriage to have a child with someone else. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't take the bait and be like, okay, I'm finna go. Okay, you give me permission. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go out and just have sex with all these women. But he turned the offer down.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like, I don't think any man or husband that really is committed in their relationship is going to say, yeah, I'm finna go out here and do this. You know, unless they have probably already been doing that anyway, dipping off on the side. But, you know, that's a very dangerous game to play. Like, I'd rather have just, like, before we even got married, that would have been something that we would have really had to discuss. Like, you know, I'm an older woman.
Right.
I may not be able to give you a child. If you really want kids, or if I feel like I love him enough to let him go, you know.
Yeah.
To say, go over here and go be happy.
Right,
you know?
Right. Yeah,
I couldn't do it. Hey, Takesha.
But, yeah, I just thought, if I was in that situation, I don't think, like you said, because when they got together, you know, it was obvious that it was a 17-year age gap. So if that was something that he wanted from the beginning, like you said, I'd be like, you know what, I can't have kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if that's really something that's important to you, or if it's a deal breaker, then we can't continue this relationship. You know what I'm saying? So, but Reggie, he was like, you know what? I love you. Like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I wouldn't. Hey.
Yeah, I think they're a cute, you know, couple.
Yeah.
Like, I think they are meant for each other.
Yeah.
Like, they, you know, he loves her kids like they're, you know, his own. So.
Yeah. Wasn't she saying on Basketball Wives? I can't remember because it was so long ago. But didn't she have like a couple miscarriages? Or something like that?
She did.
So I'd be like, okay, I tried.
Yeah, they did try the natural way, but she was having miscarriages. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, I tried.
Yeah.
And if he at that point, if he wanted to go, I would just let him go. I wouldn't let him go out here and screw somebody else.
Right. But I don't think he wants to go. I think he's happy with her.
I wouldn't even give it an option. The only option was, you can go. Yeah. You can leave.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
But ain't no coming back.
Right. Right. So what y'all thoughts on that? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. It's too much going on.
Oh, she said get a surrogate like Gabrielle. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they tried. I know they tried in vitro. They were trying something, but Tammy decided to put it on pause because her like TV career was starting to like really pop off, and she didn't feel like she would have. Yeah. She would have like that time to like actually carry a baby, you know, all that stuff. So that's why she was saying that co-parenting. Right.
But they could, like, why couldn't they get a surrogate, you know?
Yeah.
She said, I think she just don't want to start over, honestly. She probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
51, yeah. Probably don't want to.
Because she like, I got grown kids, they out the house. Probably, like, I'm finna turn up. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to do it, but...
Yeah, to each his own, you know.
Yeah. Best of luck to him, honey.
Okay.
So my next story is based right here in Chicago, right? Mm-hmm. A Chicago woman is currently held on a $5 million bond for killing her 6-year-old child, Damari Perry. The mother, Janie Perry, 38, has been charged for first-degree murder and concealment of a homicidal death and obstructing justice. Not only has she been charged, but so has her 20-year-old son, Jeremiah Perry, and her 16-year-old daughter. Now, her name hasn't been released because she's underage. It stated that the state's attorney, Cal Doyle, said that the family reported that Damari did something that the mother felt he needed to be punished for. So on December 9th, the next day, he was put into a tub or a shower with cold water on for an extended amount of time. Damari vomited and became unresponsive. They determined that the body was deceased and no one in that house called 911.
That's what I'm confused on.
The mother and the older son, Jeremiah, discussed how to dispose of the body, and they end up taking the body to Indiana. On January 5th, was this maybe I got my dates mixed up.
Oh.
Because I said on January. But
right,
this
December 9th.
Yeah.
December 9th.
Okay.
So, yeah, maybe January 5th.
Okay.
So that's after.
Yeah, that's almost. I got my dates a little mixed up, y'all. But y'all can Google. Y'all could go online. Mm-hmm. So, on January 5th, almost a week later, the family had reported Damari missing. And the family had came up with this crazy story. It stayed, December 29th. Thank you, girl. Oh. Yeah, I'm like, I know that wasn't right. I forgot my 2 on here, y'all. But the family made up this crazy story.
Oh, she said his birthday was the next day.
Was it? That's terrible. Oh, man. This sickens me. But they were stating that the 16-year-old sister took him to a party in Skokie, and she had a drink and she passed out, and when she woke up he was gone. And then they were at somebody named Monique's house, but Monique wouldn't let her use the phone, but Monique took her back home. So this is the story that they conjured up. It stated that information from witnesses led to Damari's body being found by an abandoned house in Gary. His body was wrapped in a plastic bag, naked, and he had bruising on his body.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how a mother could do that. Like, how did you wrap up your sons? And then when you saw he was unresponsive, why didn't you call 911?
I would have freaked. I would have panicked. That would have been my first. Somebody called 911.
Yeah, that would have been my first thing. First of all, I wouldn't have did that.
Right.
Like, that wouldn't even been no punishment.
Yes.
For whatever he did wrong. Like.
Yes. That's sick. Because we've all have taken a cold shower before, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying?
Not wanting to.
Yeah. Right. But if this boy then vomited and became unresponsive, you probably had him in there an extended amount of time. Mm-hmm. That is just so freaking sick to me. Like, how can you do that to your child? And obviously she had been abusing this boy before if he had bruising on his body.
Yeah.
I just felt like, I don't know, like these kids, especially a 20-year-old, like, you know better. How could you wrap your little brother up and be like, okay, how can we get rid of his body? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, I really don't.
I don't understand it either.
It's very sad.
Exactly. And it's like, not only is the mother wrong as 2 left shoes, but now you got your other kid.
2 left shoes.
Yeah. Look, my mama said. But you got your other kids involved in this foolery. You know what I'm saying? Now, who knows who really told or whatever? Maybe the 16-year-old told somebody because they said the other family members, some got information or witnesses. Did they see them carrying this boy out in a plastic bag or something and somebody told? Or
yeah, somebody said something.
Yeah, this is just...
Because you said that the family reported the body missing.
Well, his mother then reported the body missing. So, a week later. And I guess they had to get their story together and
how could you even sleep at night?
I couldn't.
With your child's body dumped off in India,
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah.
All you do is just pray for the people that's just lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, just...
Yeah. Sad.
It is.
Yep.
So my next story is about, it's about the late Sydney Poitier, the black actor. He passed away January 6th of this year at the age 94. And I just wanted to shed some light on it just because I know that Sydney Poitier, he was one of the only, black people that was on TV for a very long time. And I remember even my mom, when she was younger, just remembering her telling us, how she would be excited to see him, on TV because it was somebody that looked like her, on TV.
Right.
So I know when we got a little bit older, it was movies that my mom was like, okay, y'all gotta watch, this movie with Sydney Poitier in it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to shed light on his legacy a little bit, because so a little bit of background on him, right? So back in the 1950s, he started off as a dishwasher. And he had auditioned for a play back in the 50s, and he ended up getting the part in the play, but the audience didn't receive him well. They started booing him off the stage or whatever. But a few years later, he ended up being in the play A Raisin in the Sun in 1959. And that movie had starred with Ruby Dee and Louis Gossett Jr. And he ended up becoming the first African American to win the Oscar for Best Actor. So I thought that was inspirational. You know what I'm saying? For him to start off as a dishwasher, his first time being on stage, he gets booed off. You know what I'm saying? But for him to still continue to pursue his career and become the first and win Academy Awards for Best Actor and things like that, that's very inspirational to me. So I just wanted to list a few of his top movies that he was in back in the early 50s and 60s. So one of the movies was called The Defiant Ones, that came out in 1958. And then let me see, that movie, it actually won Academy Award for cinematography and original screenplay.
Nice.
And then the one movie I remember is A Raisin in the Sun, that came out in 1961. And that was with Ruby Dee and Louis Gossett Jr. That movie, he actually was nominated for a Golden Globe. And then Lilies of the Field came out in 1963. And that one, he won the Academy Award for Best Actor. And then he became the first black actor to win that award.
Wow.
And then another movie he was in was In the Heat of the Night, which came out in 1967.
Okay.
And that film actually won 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Actor. And yeah, and they say his movies were one of the top 100 greatest movies of all time.
Nice.
So I just thought, like, I don't know, it was just reading his background story, very inspirational, for him to pass away at 94. I feel like he really lived out his dream that he probably was dreaming since he was a child.
Yeah.
So I just say, if it's a dream or anything that you want to accomplish, no matter if it's, people are laughing at you or they don't understand, if it's something that you really feel in your heart that you're passionate about, I would say keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep pursuing it. Because just like Sydney Poitier, he was booed off.
Yeah.
But he ended up being the first black actor to win an Academy Award. Like, that's life-changing.
Very
like, he paved the way for, if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be a Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be a Michael B. Jordan. It wouldn't be any of them.
Yeah.
Like, he kept pursuing it, and he opened the door for so many, for all the black actors that's out here now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, if y'all haven't seen some of the movies, I know I've seen Lilies of the Field, and I've seen The Raisin in the Sun. So if it's some movies that y'all haven't seen, check them out. I'm sure you can, get them on Amazon or, on the Fire Stick. Yeah. So yeah. Well, yeah, I just want to add that little tidbit in there.
Yeah, that's a very good feel-good story because some things I'm going to start back doing, even though I'm older, Yeah,
it's never too late.
Yeah.
It ain't never too late. As long as you got breath in your lungs, like, you have the opportunity to do it.
Exactly. Yes. So. And it's a new year, so.
Yeah.
Hey, live out these dreams, y'all.
Okay.
I know I am. Okay, so my last story, y'all. I don't know what to say about this.
What is it? Is it crazy, Nicole? What is it?
It's crazy.
Oh, my Lord.
Yes.
Have mercy, Jesus.
A 57-year-old Maryland man by the name of David Bennett is the first human to receive a heart transplant from a pig. David was in need of a heart. But was not eligible. David has been bedridden for months. Right before his surgery, he stated, "It was either die or do this transplant. I want to live. I know it's a shot in the dark, but it's my last chance." So David had went through a 9-hour surgery at the University of Maryland Medical Center. And the heart is from a 1-year-old, 240-pound pig that has been gene edited and bred explicitly for this implant experimentation.
Oh, wow.
At the time that the article was written, David was not on a ventilator, but an ECMO machine. And for those that don't know, that's a machine that helps blood pump throughout your body.
Yeah.
And doctors are looking to wean him off. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration granted emergency authorization for the surgery through its compassionate use provision. So I guess there's some type of... First of all, I didn't even know you had to get approved for surgery through the USDA, okay? So that was one thing, I guess, because it's, an animal. Yeah. You don't even think about that. And that provision is for patients facing life-threatening medical emergencies who may benefit from experimental medical products.
What? So did they give an update on how he doing now?
I just saw this article maybe about 2 days ago.
Oh.
So, but he was sitting in bed smiling.
Was he on the article?
He was smiling, honey. I don't know about this.
Yeah. So I wonder what because you said that they genetically did something to the
Yeah.
pig before they
Yeah.
did the surgery.
Yeah.
So I wonder what was that
So
they
like they're
did.
you know how they be in here cloning these animals
Yeah.
and modifying their DNA and things like that. So, you know, they in here testing these animals and all this other stuff. So this pig did not come off somebody's farm.
Right. It
You
was
know.
in a lab.
Yeah. But I don't know how I would feel about that if I was in this situation. I don't think that I would have done it. Personally.
You don't?
No. I don't, because I would. Why you do like
My
that?
back was itching. My back was itching. I was trying not to reach back.
But I just feel like every day that I wake up and rise, I would be like, I had this freaking animal's heart in my body. And I think it would kind of disgust me. I mean, that's just my personal feelings. Like, I wouldn't want to wake up every day and feel that way.
Yeah.
I guess if it's my time, it's my time. And that's just personally how I feel. I'm not judging nobody. If that's what they want to do, I understand why he did it. But personally, I don't think that would work for me.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
I don't know. I feel like if I was in a situation where I had an opportunity to live, I think I would take that opportunity to live. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you in like those dire moments, sometimes you're just like, well, if it works, it works. Like if this opportunity comes across and I'm able to get a new heart where I can live 5 years longer, yeah, I'll try it. Like I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. I'm maybe... I don't, you know.
Yeah.
I might have. I'm not judging nobody that would or wouldn't, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, you never know when you're in that, like, dire situation like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go right now. You know what I'm saying? So if this heart is going to make me live 10 more years, then I'll take the 10 more.
Yeah. I feel you.
So, I don't know what y'all think. Like, if y'all was in that situation and y'all was, you know, critically ill or chronically ill and you needed a new heart and the only heart they had was from a genetically pig, would you take that opportunity to live 10 years longer, or would you just say, no, just it's my time to go? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I'm funny about stuff like that. Like, I'll be like, oh God, every time I wake, this freaking pig heart is in there.
Girl, I watched this show on Netflix called Chambers. I think I told you about it. And the girl, it was a 17-year-old girl. She had died, and there was another girl that was the same age that she was able to get her heart. And once they implanted the dead girl's heart into the other girl that was that got the new heart, she ended up seeing things that the dead girl was seeing.
Man.
So she had to figure out, like, how did this girl really die? Because the way that they said that she died wasn't really how she died. So the girl was starting to get visions and seeing things, and she was trying to, like, put the puzzle together, put the pieces together of how this other girl died. So stuff like that would creep me out.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, if I get somebody else's heart, am I gonna start seeing what they were seeing?
Ain't no telling.
But that was a good movie. It wasn't a movie. It was a TV series on Netflix called Chambers.
Yeah.
It was only one season. So.
Did they finish it out good, or?
It was good to the end, but I would want to see another season.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty good. So yeah, stuff like that. If you really into stuff like that, that would like freak you out. You know what I'm saying? Getting a heart from a pig, let alone another person.
Yeah.
So. But yeah.
Yes.
But my last, well, okay, I guess we could talk about what else to go. So we know that we're heading into, we're in 2022, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had found this article about ways to be your best self. Like we mentioned before, like, it's a new year. We're setting new goals. And not only we setting goals, we're putting in place objectives to achieve those goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I read this article. It says 11 powerful ways to be your best self. So I'm just going to go over some of these that they have listed here. And hopefully it'll help you all, and it'll help me too.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is obvious. So it's to set goals, right? So they say in the article to picture your optimal future self and start planning goals that can help you become that person. You can set goals in any area of your life. So like if you want to save money to buy a home, put those objectives in place. So if you want to buy a home, what do you need to do? You need to make sure your credit score is good. You need to make sure you have money saved for a down payment. Like what's your budget looking like? Like what amount of house do you want? You have to start saving up for that amount.
Right.
So just setting goals, The next one was eliminate distractions. That's a good one.
Yes.
It says your distractions in life can take any form. It could be a negative attitude, too much technology, a toxic relationship, or a habit of putting other needs before your own.
Yeah.
It says figure out what is distracting you from living your best life and find healthy ways to minimize the noise. That's a good, I like that one. Because it is a lot of distractions. Even, like I said, technology. Like putting that phone down.
Yes.
Putting the phone down, taking a break from just being on the computer. Yeah.
I agree with that. That TV.
Yeah, them TV shows. We all guilty of that.
Y'all, this is too much TV going on. Man.
Yes. So number 3 says leave your comfort zone. Okay? It says chances are your best self will involve you to stretch beyond your comfort zone. Push yourself to make moves that may scare you a little bit. So that's true.
Yeah.
Being out of your comfort zone. I mean, because us doing this podcast is definitely, it's been out, it's definitely something out of our comfort zone. But I feel like we thrive in areas where we're doing things out of the box.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So it says this may involve starting a new conversation, asking for a promotion at work, for performing your talents in a public setting. Leaving your comfort zone may require some bravery, but the benefits can be highly rewarding and encouraging. Number 4 says focus on healthy habits, right? So it says try to incorporate more healthy habits into your day, such as eating a healthy breakfast, going for more walks, incorporating time in your day to meditate or practice yoga. So yeah, I try to do more meditating. I had put a timer on my phone to take time out to like pray. So yesterday the timer came on and I was like, okay, let me stop. It was actually from the, don't you have the Bible app? So on there's a timer, like where you can set your own time. Like you can set 7:30, 8:30, whatever.
Okay.
And it'll send a notification to your phone saying it's time to pray.
Oh, nice.
And then it'll even give you like prayers that you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I was like, okay, let me sit down and read this.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna read all of them. It is 11 of them. The number 5 says enlist help. It says, in striving to be your best self, it is important that you become your biggest cheerleader. However, it can be encouraging to have support from others. Consider telling your family and close friends about your goals and ask for their help in achieving them. Yeah, nice. So that's cool. And then the last one, okay, this is the last one. So it says, try something new. Yeah. It can be refreshing to try something completely new in your life. If there's a hobby or activity that you find fascinating, give it a try and see how it goes. Yes. That's true. That's what you did yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happened yesterday.
That is so true. That is so true. I liked all those tips. I know, like, this is a new year, and I am making some changes to do some new things. Yeah. I'm gonna say my mindset, but I haven't taken full on action to be like, okay, you got these ideas, let's put it out there. So, but one thing I'm gonna do. So.
But go for it. And I was even looking, because this was from a blog, and I was trying to find the person, because it says it's by Rebecca. But I was trying to find out, like, where is she so she can come on our show. But I might try to look more into it and see, because I was like, these are all very good tips. Yes. You know. Yeah. So.
What's something y'all want to do in 2022 that y'all didn't do last year? Yeah. You know, I feel like personally myself, I know I sent this picture to my niece, but it's a picture, and I told you about the picture. It was like, it had the years 2020, 2021, and 2022. So, like, it was kind of two different pictures that I saw that represented the same thing. They were just kind of different illustrations. So it was like 2020, I have stated, was my year of clear vision. This one I really feel like I came into my real true self. And it was actually a picture of a lady like planting a seed. And then 2021 was like that seed was starting to blossom. It was like a little sprout. And then 2022, it was like it had flourished and it was all around her. And I was like, that's exactly how I feel. Like every year, I feel like I'm coming more and more into my real true self. And I feel like this is the year, like, things is really going to be coming into fruition for a lot of things that I have been praying and talking about and desiring. So
because hard work pays off. You know, it's not always instant or overnight. Like, it takes grinding and hustling and you know, hard work.
I agree.
And after a while of putting in that hard work, you're gonna see the result. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't give up.
Yeah. And it's like a lot of times people who are millionaires or well known, they was like, you see what you see now, but you didn't see what I had to do to get here. Those late nights of staying up and you know, having to work the 9 to 5 and then doing their own thing. So it's a lot.
Yeah, even Sydney Poitier, wasn't nobody checking for him when he was the dishwasher.
That's true.
You know, but look at him now. You know, he really made a life for himself.
Exactly.
Because he believed in himself.
That's right. Yes.
So bet on yourself, people.
Okay.
Because you got what it takes. You definitely do.
Come on, Pastor. Okay. Come on, Pastor. Yes. So.
But yeah. That's our segment for today, y'all.
Yes.
Like we said, if you've missed this live, we will repost it on all of our social media platforms, on Facebook, Real Conversations with Sheeta and Nikki, on YouTube, Real Conversations with Sheeta and Nikki podcast. If you aren't a part of our YouTube family, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, y'all. And then also, if y'all didn't catch our 25 Days of Christmas, make sure y'all go back, watch those as well. We had some really fun. We had fun making those videos. So if you want a good laugh or a recipe, a drink recipe or whatever, Christmas. Because it's a Christmas thing, but you can use it, whenever.
Yes.
So, make sure y'all go back, watch those 25 days of Christmas. And also make sure you're following us on Instagram at Real Conversations 21 and on our TikTok, which is Sheeta and Nikki.
Yes.
So follow us on all that stuff. And it was something else I was going to say. If you are a business owner or you are a book author or you have anything going on and you want us to know about it and you would want to be on our live or on our podcast, you can DM us on our Instagram page or you can send us an email at realconversations21@gmail.com. We would love to have you on our show.
Yeah.
We're about to start filming for season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2 will start soon, so y'all look out for that, and we're excited.
Yes.
So we hope y'all enjoyed this live, y'all. Like we said, go back, rewatch it, watch the other ones, and let us know what y'all think. Give us some feedback.
Yeah. Share it.
Yeah. Share with y'all friends and family.
Yeah. Exactly. Put us out there.
So we enjoyed it. We enjoyed all of our laughs. So stay tuned.
Yep. See you next week. So next week we'll be coming on later, right?
Yeah. So next week we'll be still doing our laughs, but it will be in the evening.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So after you done got off work, kick your shoes off and stuff.
Yeah.
Come on to Real Conversations.
That's right.
Okay.
So, see y'all next week.
See y'all next Thursday.
Bye.